Alright, so I figured I should actually make a video showing everything that I have in my account. So, as you guys can probably see, I've got 15,000 gems remaining of the 80,000 gems that I had before I let Giggity use my account to make that big, really big booster opening video. So, everybody knows the game is going to be ending in October. Maybe we can do something to save the game. I'm hoping we can do that. I think anybody who's planning on playing Pokemon Masters should just advertise the crap out of Pokemon Duel. Get as many people playing as we can, and hopefully it'll save the game. Hopefully. But I want to show just my resource stash. Like everybody knows, I was saving everything, so when I got my Pidgey family, I could dump everything into them. So this is all the Carmonite that we have. We use some Carmonite to get like Lunala to 10, and I think Decidueye. But here we've got about 28,000 Carmonite just sitting. Don't really want to use it for anything. I got a bunch of it. I could use it, but I don't really care. And as usual, here we got all of our cubes, UX cubes, the original cubes that didn't stack with the update. I actually don't know what happened with those because everything was stacking, but these three that I got for the loyalty rewards didn't stack. So they're kind of just a relic right now. And of course, more things. We got a ton of gold. As you see here, we don't really have a problem with gold. We can't even collect all this gold. And I might actually be the only player in the game who actually has 2 stacks of common rare metals and ingots. So just all the figures that I have, I didn't actually use most of them. I'm probably going to go for a chain level 10 Vaporeon, so I might pick up a couple more of those. Same with Eevee. I missed a Dawnwing because I didn't really care enough to get it. But as you see here, we got a bunch of Naganadels, I think that's how you say that. Poipole, Mega Rays. We got a lot of stuff at really big booster opening. I think it took like 6 hours to open it. That's a lot of gems to spend, but as you see here, we got a pretty decent haul on things. Much more than any person would possibly want. I was really hoping figure trading would make its way to the game, because I was just giving a lot of these figures out to people who actually need them. Like, who needs like 20 Zoroarks, right? I don't need 20 Zoroarks or Altarias. I mean, I got things that it would be nice to give people who are starting new accounts and everything else, but you can't do that. You can't trade, so they're stuck here in this game. Not that it's going to matter in a couple months, but that's everything, you know, of importance. We've got a lot of Lucarios too, and Keldeos. I love Rays too. Wow, yeah. So a lot of stuff. And I was really hoping to save up all of these stuff so I could get a chain 10, level 10, any of the Pidgey family, and make a really cool deck for you guys. But I'm not going to get that opportunity to do that. It's unfortunate, but we also here have maxed out materials. You see here we got 99,999, which is the absolute most you can hold. We've got probably like 1,500 material sitting in the inbox, so we have to use that soon or we're going to lose it. And like a hoarder usually does, I was hoarding, you know, all the boost tickets that they've been giving out. So I think it's generally better to save as many as you can. Use the 1 3-day boost, and then of course use as many 10 win enhancement boosters that you need, so that we have as many hours left to use as many of the 10 win boosts as you can. But that's my account. That's everything that I worked for. That's everything that I earned. That's everything that I saved, you know, waiting for the one thing that I wanted, and I'm not going to get it. But this game here doesn't seem like it's one that the Pokemon community wants to do. Pokemon community, wow, the Pokemon company wants to do. They're focused on games where you just tap the screen a bunch of times to make a thing happen. Pokemon Go is like that. In Pokemon Masters, what I'm seeing is like that. You tap the screen, do a bunch of things till you get to do what you want. Maybe you win, maybe you lose, and that's unfortunate because there is room for complexity in Pokemon. I honestly think Pokemon Go has hurt the Pokemon franchise. I think it's a blight on the Pokemon franchise, and the Pokemon Company, you know, isn't going to argue with that. You know, Pokemon Go has made like $2.1 billion since its release. And out of all the Pokemon mobile games that exist, every other non-Pokemon Go mobile game grossed about $400 million, while Pokemon Go, it by itself, you know, eclipsed that, you know, 5 times over. So, I mean, you really can't argue with the money that Pokemon Go generates. But for us, you know, Pokemon fans who want that deeper experience, like, I've never been one just for the competitive community. I've always wanted everything to be as competitive as possible, but not exclude the casuals, because the casuals are going to be the one that are spending the money on the game. The casuals are your biggest fans. But Pokemon Go has, not Pokemon Go, the Pokemon Company has, you know, kicked out the competitive side of things. They don't want it anymore. And also, I hear that the Pokemon Company is running a tournament for Pokemon Go at the World Championships this year. And that's really unfortunate, because I would have loved to see Pokemon Go at the World Championships. It would have been a nice thing to see. But they don't want that. They want people clicking and swiping at the screen on their phones, you know, to do things, you know, no skill, no none of that. Just, I really don't know what to say. Like, I'm still disappointed about that. Like, I still can't believe it's happening this soon. I mean, even Pokken Tournament is, you know, getting the boot, except they can't close that game down because it's a physical game. But even if they shut down the servers for that, which I don't think they do, because I think Bandai is hosting the servers. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because the Pokemon Company wants them to shut it down. They have to. But we still have the physical game. We can still, you know, get together and play Pokken Tournament. Like, it'll be nice if Pokemon Duel switched to, like, peer-to-peer. Like, as long as somebody's device is next to mine, we can still do room matches or something. You know, it's better than nothing. Yeah, but before I start rambling, I just wanted to show off my account, you know. This here's what wishful thinking looks like, I should say. This right here. And this here is how it looks when a giant company stomps you into the ground. This is exactly what it looks like. All this, the hopes and dreams. I guess the one thing I could say I got out of this was Chain 10 Fletchling, if it wants to load. Yeah, that's... Everybody else spent their time going after Beedrill, Cacnea, I guess Doduo too, and other spin again figures. Up. I chose Fletchling. This series is close that I will get to having a chain level 10 Pidgey right here. Well, that's it for this video. I guess I'll start posting Pokemon Duel content. I want to try to save this game, and I'm going to play Pokemon Masters so I could try to get that fan base over to Pokemon Duel while we still haven't. Maybe we can be loud enough to convince the Pokemon Company to let us keep our game. But if they let us keep the game, then Heroes, it is Heroes, right? Yeah. Heroes would have to undo all the stuff that they put into the game that made it easier for us. It'd be nice if they let it stay, if we could save the game. But you guys know what to do. Get on Twitter, tweet at Pokemon, tell them, keep the game. We love this game. Okay, this is it for real this time. Look forward to my next Pokemon Duel video.